Hello, peoples, and welcome to the kingdom of the psycho-flying hamster. Here is a switch. The switch goes to said drawbridge pit of death, which just happens to be lava. I just want to show this one more time. I, of course, elevated the switch from where it was. It was a little lower. Now, a nice lava pit, so beasties cannot come in, which is what we want. Alright. Other than that, 2 towers fleshed out, one on each side. Looks pretty good to me. Why not? Alright, today we're going to focus on getting the remainder of these walls put up, both for the tower, this main entryway, and etc. Whoa, slip and slide, slide, slip and slide. Everybody in the city, I don't remember that song. Alright. Now, I know they're not large towers, but they're not supposed to be. Because it's the castle wall, you don't want like huge towers. Just big enough for a man or two to fall in, go in, whatever the case may be. That's kind of a nice height. I think I'll go with that. Today just happens to be my birthday. My 40th birthday, to be exact. I'm almost proud of that. Hey, I lived 40 years. There you go. And I still act like a 12-year-old. Yep. Belching and all. Alright, this main wall is going to separate right there where I had it. Woo! Which works for me. Speaking of working, last episode I just happened to mention assassination and president in the same sentence. Well, my daughter just happened to be watching this little presentation, and she got rather mad at me for saying that. So I'm going to tell you another story of something similar. We were out in the desert, yet again, in Kuwait, 2000, and my squad decided to do something just to mess with military intelligence. We decided that almost every transmission we had, because we had to check in with our sergeant at regular intervals, we would say the words president and bomb in the same sentence for every transmission that we could. We got away with that for about a week, up until, our sergeant, our squad sergeant says, "Hey, guys, you need to knock that off," because he proceeded to get yelled at by MI for it. They were not amused. So the next week, we decided to start it by having a Sublime marathon. One of our guys was a huge Sublime fan, and he brought a little boombox to his tower whenever he was on tower duty. So a lot of times he'd always start off with the song that starts off with, "How many people out there are white trash?" Yeah, I don't remember the name of the song. All I know is that it was funny. People enjoyed it. That's what mattered. Of course, as I'm recording, the wife is trying to come into the door. Alright, that'll do for that part. Now the peoples have no choice on the drawbridge. Just to make sure they have no choice. That'll work. Voila. Alright. Times. Oops. Helps if I do the command part, doesn't it? Yay! We're back normal. Okay. Now, let's wander over here. remember right. There we go. There's the doorway. We're going to do this the old-fashioned way. Walk as we go. Because flying isn't always necessary. Yes, it can be entertaining, but sometimes falling is more entertaining. Then you can show off your skills a little bit. And, hey, look, man, I can parkour. If you want to call this parkour, which exactly is not parkour. Is it par for the core? Yeah. Bad joke. Lately, my daughter's been watching the Epic Jump Map Butter Edition for Sky does Minecraft, which I started playing myself, and is incredibly insane. I'm not really good at parkour. And when I made the level for the Xbox 360 version, where it involves parkour, mind you, I tested every single jump on that little parkour section that I made, but I never actually ran it through its entirety because I know it would take me forever and a day to do it. And I don't always have forever and a day to do things. Ooh, we're almost to the top. Next, I can decide how high I want the castle wall in its entirety. How far I want it. All that happy Jed. Yay, it's a wall! Alright, one tower down, one to go. Boink, boink. Do, 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 do. Ah, thunk. Alright, I'll do the old school way just for giggles as usual. I gotta come up with a new catchphrase like, but wait, there's more. Nah, I've used that way too many often. What about... Yeah, I got a list right in front of me. Yes, I have a lawyer. That has no relevance. No relevance whatsoever. Especially when I'm talking to myself and expecting an audience to understand. I just recently learned how to annotate videos on YouTube, which I don't know how far it will get me. I haven't checked my statistics. Pardon my speech. Been sick for a couple days, so I'm surprised I'm doing this right now. I should be watching, The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey on Blu-ray, which happened to be released today on my birthday. Yay. I mentioned it was my birthday, right? I could have swore I did. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. What is the world? Sorry, I got distracted by my background on a computer because I'm running this at 1280 by 720. I've got a fairly large 22-inch screen. Well, I wouldn't say fairly large. Anyway, 22-inch LED screen. And being 1280 and 720 is not covering the entire screen for obvious reasons, my background is changing and it just looked kind of weird. It's running Windows 8 and it decided to change on me like Windows 8 does. I kind of like this little desert area. One of my other levels for the 360, in a desert patch, I happened to make a prison. It was one of my first fairly extensive builds for the 360. I'm waiting for Mojang to update the client for the 360 so I can build some more. There's some things I want to finish. Alright, I get to fly mode, sit back for a second, see how it looks. That looks pretty doggone good, if I do say. Looks like we're missing something though, so let's get a little decoration up here, shall we? There we go. That works. Alright, now to do the back side. How big do I want my entryway? Three, yeah, that'll work. Just for frame rate issues, we will, adjust my frame rate, and it still wants to go a little slow, but probably just a memory issue. I might have to turn off a few things. I do have a fair amount of multimedia things running right now. Kaspersky is not multimedia, so I have to keep it running. Antivirus and all that for all the times I visit sites I should not be visiting. Never happens, right? Never. Alright. That'll work. 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's acceptable. Alright. On the walkabout we go. Ah! That works for me. What do you say we decorate this entryway just a tiny bit? Put a block there. Come up here. There we go. How's that look for entryway purposes? It could be a little higher, so let's do that. That works. Alright, now next we gotta decide what to do with the walls. How far out we want to go initially, and what point we're gonna build them off of. I'd say it looks pretty good so far. Front looks pretty good. Not a bad start thus far. Alright, we're going to leave this open. We're going to leave the towers open for now until I get the wall established and how tall I want the wall and what I want it to look like as terms of ramparts. I forgot what you call those. I have no idea. I'm not an architect. Now, every time I come over, I notice there's all these little village people on the same deck. Hey guys, how's the party? What you doing? Ooh, you want to trade? Emeralds for bread? Well, I don't have any emeralds. How about you? What do you want to trade? Emeralds for cookies? Wow, what do you want to trade? How about emeralds for glowstone? Now, is there a reason that you're coming in out of the door like every 2 seconds, dude? Alright, what are you selling that's so important you gotta go inside out? Wheat for emeralds. Wow. The other question is, why is this stupid thing made of dirt? Some things in Minecraft make no sense whatsoever. Alright, enough village adventures for now. It's almost sunset. How's that look? Yeah, I like the way that looks from the front. Oh, we're missing a few things, so let's... My decorator stuff, there we go. I gotta get some iron bars in there. Where can I put it? Well, I don't need you. There you go. That's a dilemma. Okay, so let's do this. How far should I go with that? And that'll be acceptable. As for this, looks drawbridgey. Alright, with the beautiful sunset, we're going to stop right here. Thank you again for watching the Kingdom of the Psycho Flying Hamster. Subscribe to my channel. My username on YouTube is Kalako73. I have many videos, well not many, but I have a fair amount of videos, anything from retro to Minecraft to Portal 2. I'd have a wide variety of things I am working on all at the same time. Being as I am a gamer, it kind of makes sense. I'm all over the place, a little schizophrenic, etc. so forth. And with that, thank you. Bye-bye.